All right. So, where did we leave off last time on
Well,
Dungeons and Dragons?
we had a pretty epic shopping montage.
If you look at the description of the video, the YouTube video, the words "every shop" are in capital letters. Ooh. So I think Eric was annoyed.
Yeah, we did pretty much go every single place.
He literally said at the end, he's like, I've been trying to end it for like half an hour.
Yeah. You know what? I had more things I wanted to do too, but it's like, we do need to end.
It's okay, it's fine.
So we pick up. We pick up in.
No, we left.
On the outskirts of.
Far away. All the shops have been destroyed.
Yeah. No. We got a bunch of stuff.
You find yourselves in front of the West Edmonton Mall.
Pretty much.
I want to go to the water park.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Let's do that.
I think we're on our way to. Where are you guys from again? The Grove. Nope, the Thicket.
Asheville Thicket, and yeah, we're on our way there to look in on Sherry and Rhaegor's people and see what's going on, what's going on with the forest. We knew that it was getting poisoned somehow, and it led to people having to flee. And we're bringing supplies from Dante to go there, but she didn't have any work for us, so we're not doing any tasks for her. But there was it Emerald's friend that we're getting to try to encourage them to repay their debt.
And we're like shipping a fuck ton of supplies.
Yeah, in Hupperdook, we're bringing like stuff from the smith and.
Yeah.
Eric was like, here's like a few jobs they could choose from, and we were like, yes, we'll take each one.
Yes. And then Sam Hop has a runner who disappeared in Notvarat.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're going to the Thicket first.
Well, we have to stop at Hupperdook though.
Hupperdook, that's the one I was looking for.
Because Dee also has a chest full of smithing supplies that we're delivering to her friend. Verity, yeah. The sister shop that may or may not actually be her sister.
Right.
And we learned about the sunken city under Ankarel.
Yeah.
I think that's what it says. Ankarel,
yeah.
Marquette.
Yeah, in Marquette.
Ankarel.
Yeah.
Question's getting an airship ready for us.
There you go. So.
But wait, the most important thing. We got a blink dog. We got a golden.
Yeah.
Also, we got 4 horses.
Yes, and we're pulling.
Oh yeah, we did.
In a wagon.
Yeah, I don't know what you've named your horses, or if that's something.
What did you name your dog?
Needs to be done first, or if we can just jump into the session, and you guys can figure out the name.
Oh, the dog it was a pebble name. It was a rock name. Kiwi named it. Rocky.
Oh yeah, it was very original.
Yeah.
Kiwi named your dog?
It's Kiwi's dog. It's the group.
I think the horses should also be named after rocks.
Yes.
You go like granite and marble and igneous.
That's
Shale.
Are those the 3 rocks?
I can think of another one.
Volcanic, igneous.
Hummus.
I'll go granite.
Damn, that's the good one.
Is it?
Obsidian. We're on obsidian.
You're on obsidian?
What about gemstones? Are we doing gemstone? I'll do aquamarine.
Still counts. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. Aquamarine.
We're doing rocks though.
That's a gem.
It counts as a rock.
Yeah.
Gems aren't rocks.
Okay, are diamonds rocks?
No.
What are they then?
They're their own thing. They're diamonds. They're made of coal.
Oh.
Isn't coal a rock?
No. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to be confident on this.
Is coal a rock?
So, anyways.
It is. We only have
Damn it.
Okay, we have aquamarine. Is yours coal then, Earthshaker?
Yeah, you should be
I
coal.
want to be obsidian.
Okay, you're obsidian. What do you want?
Eric, why did you ask us if they have names?
I'm gonna take quartz. What do you want?
This is quartz?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Chill, Hope.
I think. Give me a second. I'll shout it out as soon as I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, DM.
So, you guys
Earl.
you guys leave the town of Zadash on your way way up towards Hupperdook. Sticking to main roads, unless you want to cut me off and say you're not, sticking to the main roads, the travel, while tumultuous, along is relatively safe given the traffic that's proceeding. Over the course of the journey, you get attacked by little creatures here and there trying to pick at your rations, camp at night. Masked bandits making off with your marshmallows or what have you. And after a few days, about 4 days, you are walking the trail as a group, riding your horses, and on the horizon, and as you approach, you see what looks like the city of Hupperdook.
That was so fast, you guys.
It's like it was like we were gone for a month.
The city of Hupperdook, sorry. It's a bit of a city of industry. You see black columns of smoke pouring out from the city, almost like the sound of metal clanking, gears shifting, echo out well beyond the boundaries of the city. As you're looking into it, it's a city similar to it was described as like the city of Minutes Trideth from the Return of the Fling, the third book in the Lord of the
Return of the Fling. Oh, it's a romance story.
It's a romance.
They went downhill from the adventure.
So if you're familiar with that, how they describe that city, it's this tall city built into the side of this mountain that's very prominent with its architecture, with almost divided into two levels. The lower level, which you're approaching, and then there are escalators and lifts that bring you to the second level that enters into the mountain itself.
Wait, what are escalators like in this world?
What's a fantasy escalator?
Okay, so they're lifts.
Are they like horse?
Screw you guys.
You know what? You aren't in the city, so you don't know. You haven't seen them yet.
I want to know what
I've got like 30 minutes to figure it out. So, however, as you do approach along the path, well, I guess to describe it a little bit more, the city itself, unlike Zadash, which is largely wooden structures and stone, the walls around the city are metallic. You see gears cranking. One thing you would know is this is the cradle of gnome civilization in one. This is typically a gnomish town. So things are a little smaller, a little tighter for the tall folks, but still accessible enough. As you approach along the path diverges. A path to the right, which is like a bypass around Hupperdook, heading north towards, I think, your destination, the thicket. And then the path to the left, which brings you to the front gates of Hupperdook. Standing at that cross section, or that crossroads, you notice that there's a patch of white fog billowing out around, kind of lying low in the lower fields just beyond the walls of Hupperdook. Kind of odd that this fog is kind of holding itself together. And the one thing that seems a little noticeable or prominent is the red and white colors of a big top tent protruding from the top of it.
Like a circus tent?
Like a carnival tent.
Amazing.
As you do, you find, or as you are standing at the crossroads, a piece of parchment caught by the wind rolls up towards your feet. Over to you in just a second.
So last session, Courtney asked if she could be added to my Google Doc where I take notes. I thought it was a good idea. And now I'm regretting it because the 2 notes she's written so far, one was Sage's horse is aquamarine.
What's wrong with that?
Didn't even name anybody else's horses.
I need to remember my own horse's name.
And then the second note that she's added is carnival tent. No context, nothing. If I look at this in a week, I'm like, what the fuck does this mean?
I don't know what I want to add about the carnival tent yet.
My note is made our way to Hupperdook in 4 days, similar to Minas Tirith, because I couldn't remember the name that Eric actually said, but Return of the Fling, Pinnacle in Gnome City. And Courtney has added, my horse's name's Aquamarine, and the words carnival tent.
I think that it's important to add more as I know it. I didn't want to forget
Maybe
that
I'll
part.
make a baby scratch pad for you to add your notes to.
That's amazing.
Hey Cam, what's Andrea's horse's name?
I don't know. I wasn't gonna write any of the horses' names.
So, it'd be important to at least know your own horse.
I wasn't gonna write them. I have no what?
I was like, why didn't you guys get it? And I sent it to somebody else.
I was thinking
Oh.
Eric a while.
No.
They are going to be very confused.
Look at this. It's
Whoa! It's huge!
this is important.
Bubble pop teapot!
See, now I'm amending my notes from carnival tent to which like carnival is in town.
When I started playing, I used to take like a note of everything. I'm trying to get better at like, these are the key points that I will care about next week.
Yeah.
So my horse's name, if I watch the video, I'll probably remember, but it's not critical, so I don't write it down. Sometimes I do. If I know I want to make a joke next week. But like, I won't write the words carnival tent.
But I was gonna add to it. That's the beauty of doing this on a electronic word processor.
Okay.
Big top extravaganza!
You guys just look over and like Jules's face is like all of the blood is like flushed from it.
Wait, you're
Like
like
kind of staring at the carnival.
Is it? Do you look distraught?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh.
nobody
okay.
looks good when the blood's all gone from their face.
Are we about to learn some of Jules's backstory?
You okay tonight?
Yeah, just wasn't expecting to see this so soon.
What do you mean this?
This is your carnival.
This is where I came from. Yeah.
You're Carney?
Well,
Well, Jules is a child.
Okay.
Doesn't Carney refer to the person that runs carnivals?
Well, works the carnival. Anybody who works the
Oh.
carnival. Kids can run carnivals.
Okay.
I didn't run it, but yeah, I mean, we had our own little show.
You and family members? You and friends?
Everybody there's a family, right?
That's true. That's a really nice way to look at it.
Was it this specific carnival, this company?
I mean, the name's the same. I don't think
Which
they've
one?
franchised.
So you will know the people in here.
Maybe some of them, yeah, but I didn't keep tabs on everybody. There's a lot going on.
Did you run away from the carnival?
I'm not there now.
I mean, like, if you show up, are they gonna be like, "Where the fuck have you been?" Or are they gonna be like, "Glad to see you're okay"?
Yeah, I mean, stuff happened. I just left.
Should we avoid this place?
I wouldn't get too close. There's some messed up stuff going on there. You want to check it out? Sure, we can go look, but like, don't stay too long.
Any specific things we should be aware of that we should avoid?
Well, let's just say I get my talents from this place. Or at least I learned a lot of it.
Aren't they the ones that hurt you, mate? In your head?
Like, I don't know. I don't feel pain from it.
Did you say that out loud, apropos of nothing to us?
I don't think I could talk back mentally.
Yeah, so Jules did.
I just love the thought that like there's just no context to your responses, and now I'm just doing to like screw with you guys.
I have to assume, like, I turn away for a second or something, and you do a quick little, like, you would do it intelligently and not just like in the middle of a conversation.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll put it bluntly. People die in there.
Wait, what?
No.
Are we gonna meet some cultists here?
What's it called?
Oh God.
is there gonna be like, chanting like from that one room that we didn't go into in the
No, it's a
Betrayed
circus.
I'm just asking.
I mean, like there's music, there's performances.
Should we be concerned if we enter? Should we be concerned of our own well-being?
I mean, you guys are pretty like you're as strong as me, right? Like we're all strong.
No, we're stronger than you. You're as strong as us.
No.
Point is, we could take like fucking what we took in the last dungeon. We can probably take carnies.
I mean, it depends if you want to have fun. It's pretty fun in there. Just it's
Watch your back.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Are they from the Fae? Like, are we gonna meet Fae in there?
Yeah. I mean, I point at the sheet of paper. The fun of the Feywild.
Yeah, but that could just be like a slogan, like marketing.
I mean, is everything a slogan?
Eric, wouldn't wouldn't Rhaegar and Sage be Feywild?
You're not from Furbolg are not necessarily from the Fey Wild. They have like ancestors that were Fey touched in the past, but like it's not like a satyr that's usually from the Fey that comes over.
Oh, I see.
Furbolg are from here. They just have Fey ancestors that like came.
Feywild is like a different. It's not like on this earth, right, or on this planet. Yeah,
Okay,
like it is a different.
Okay.
It's not the wild. It is.
No, I didn't mean the wild, but I remembered like I was trying to piece together Shiri's background because she had Fae in her, so I was just trying to figure out. Okay.
You get all sorts of creatures that come over from the Feywild that like spread their influence.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time at the Big Top, so I know those guys are there's some stuff going on, but
What did you specifically do when you worked at the carnival?
I just do a flip in front of Shiri.
Whoa.
Acrobatics check.
Yeah.
With advantage because you're good at this.
It's like a standing backflip, and it's a 28.
Wow.
It's just a standing rodeo.
Oh my goodness.
And when you hit the ground, the grass around you flies out dramatically that catches the wind, and it's like an anime movie.
That's
So it's like that, but like 60 feet above the ground.
Oh my goodness.
I'm convinced. I say go.
Sage puts a coin at Jules' feet. Toss you a coin.
Is it gold?
Sure, it'll be a gold. I'll give you a gold. I heard that you're supposed to, when people perform on the street, you're supposed to give them money.
Not carnival.
Jules does it again.
And Sage gives another coin. This is great. I love this. We could just stay out here and do this all day.
He just looks over at Reina. He's like, well, that pays for the ropes, I guess.
Ryan is trying so hard not to just like burst out laughing. He's trying to be respectful. He's not doing a good job.
And are we gonna go there with all this stuff though? Like honestly, if we bring in a whole bunch of chests full of goods, it might get stolen.
That's a good point. I mean, it's kind of besides that point, which is a good one. It's kind of up to you and how you feel about this.
Honestly, these guys travel around so much. Like, there's a reason they never really stay in one place. I'll put it like that.
Eric, is there like this carnival is in town, right?
It's on the outskirts of town, so it's just outside the walls, along the road.
Could we find like an inn, kind of dump our goods? We could transport them inside of rooms or somewhere safe.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Like when I go on vacation, I don't take my stuff everywhere with me, right? Like I put it in my hotel room and leave it. Can we do like that?
Sure. You guys are so with that. You guys start heading in towards the city of Hupperdook, town of Hupperdook.
Is that what everybody wants to do?
I think it's a great idea. Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Okay, so as you approach the gates, you hear a voice call down. Hello, who goes there? As this like little gnome has his hands over the side, wearing this like very pointy helmet and like bracers that are kind of there. Who goes there? State your business here in Hupperdook.
Cheers, mate. We're just travelers looking to find a bed for a night.
Or point of destination?
Here for right now. Actually, we're gonna go check out the circus after. Spend some money in town.
Well, as long as you have some tickets for the carnival, you should be good to go. Again, where are you staying in town? Do you have a domicile or a business that you are stopping in at?
No, he's asking he's asking like the inn we're staying at, right?
Yes, that's
Where
correct.
is Smith.
Yeah, I mean, you said we're stopping at. We're going there.
We're hoping to find an inn, but we were gonna stop at the Smith, Verity's, and probably just mill about, look for cool things.
All right. Well, Verity Smithy is here, so open the doors, and you hear like the and like the gear work as unlike rope doors or chain doors, it like cranks open. It gets stuck halfway, and then you hear like someone cussing in the background, and then it like cranks up the rest of the way. But sure enough, the entrance to the town is yours. As you proceed in, now that you're a little bit closer, you see those elevators are more or less just winched ropes that are hanging down towards a box that can contain people or whatnot that gets cranked up and down to the various levels. So along the side of the cliff face that makes the wall of this mountain, there are several of these elevators that are in place for people that want to travel between the two districts.
Cool.
But as you proceed into town, if you're looking for an inn, you can ask folks around, and they would likely point you to the Soot Swallow Lodge.
Soot Swallow Lodge?
Soot Swallow Lodge.
Okay.
And as you get there, it's on the sign. There is no words. It's just a black swallow, kind of like just etched into the wood grain, or like a silhouette of a swallow.
That's cool. Do they have a reception? I'll go to reception, try and get us some rooms.
Sure enough. Who's operating the lodge? Yeah, as you walk in, you see this like red-headed gnome, a little plumper than they probably should be, sitting in their chair that's propped up on a counter that's average height for humans. So they're kind of like in this like high chair or like a bar stool. They got their feet up and they put it down quickly as they were reading something. Put it down. Well, what are you looking for? Just a night to stay? Is it? Whoa, you're some tall folks. Pulls out a book, starts sleeving through. 1 second. We only got one room left for people your height.
How many beds are in that room?
Oh, it's a king.
Okay. Does anybody want to snuggle?
Always. Wink.
Oh, how many rooms are you looking for? But I can only accommodate you tall furbolg folk with one room.
Oh.
Oh, you're saying that for like these two here are not part of Jules and Reiner, and say like they're.
We can probably fit them into other rooms. We got space for the lot of you.
What about the rock fellow here? The rock they here.
I am here.
I do not sleep.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so if the rock doesn't sleep, what do they do while we're all sleeping at an inn?
What do vampires do? What did Edward Cullen ever do?
Bad things, but Kivi doesn't do bad things during the night.
I listen.
I forget.
I make sure Everyone is safe.
So does Kiwi like stand outside for 8 hours, or do they like stand in a room and stare at the wall while we're all?
I will go wherever I can fit.
I like to picture Kiwi just standing outside of whatever building that we're at, just helping old people cross the street.
Aw. You know what? Maybe Kiwi can train Rocky in the hallways during night. Yeah, it's a good, those hallways, those are good for
When
recall.
does Rocky get to sleep?
But what if I hurt? Leichelle, this is payback for your bad accent of me.
I think Kiwi should have a very active sex life, so every night they're just doing it with somebody. That's canon, Leichelle. That's what they do every night.
They rock.
They rock.
That's
Rock me like a wagon wheel.
that's the best we have.
That's the best I could do at the moment, yes.
This is not the obvious one that Kiwi's just always rock hard.
Ah.
What does that mean?
Tell you when you're not 6 months old.
Yeah, or 3 months, however
3
long.
months old. We'll tell you when you're older than 3 months.
Okay, so we've got Kiwi figured out. We can share a room. We've shared spaces of sleep before.
Yeah, I'll sleep on the floor. That's fine. Princess can have the big bed.
What about the two of you, Jules and Reiner?
Reiner.
We get to snuggle.
You guys snuggle.
So
My voice actually really hurts from doing Kiwi.
so stay for the night. That'll be 8 copper a room per night.
Fine. Yeah.
I am broke. I spent all my money on my adamant.
Did you really?
Bow.
Okay, well that's
I
fine.
have 0 monies left.
I gave them 16 copper for our room. Oh no, wait, it's just one. Is it just our room? 8 copper?
8 copper each.
Okay, each person or each room? Sorry, I'm misunderstanding.
8 copper per room.
Okay.
Per night.
I handed it.
Okay. So yeah, feel free. The rooms are ready to go. It is a little after 3, so feel free to get yourself set up. They should be clean for you. If you have anything to check in, we have a storage locker out back.
Excellent.
I can set you up with a kind of a lock and key for you have like a stall or stuff you want to store with us.
And the horses too. We have like horses in a cart.
You can just tie them up front.
Right.
Hey, how far away is Verity's?
Verity's and like 1 second hops down from their stool and waddles over to this board that has a bunch of like pamphlets and leaflets that are all along the side of the wall, and it's like yeah, here, pulls it out and then kind of hands you the flyer for Verity's Smithies with an address which you'd gather isn't more than like a 5-minute stroll from where you are.
Okay. Where he grabbed that pamphlet from, does it look like there are tickets to the carnival there?
No.
Okay.
Hey, how would we get tickets to the carnival?
The carnival said they're in town for the next couple days, and they have a ticket booth out front if you're looking for it. And I've got word that you can get discounted tickets from the local bulk established outfitters.
Fantasy Bosco.
The local Roscoe.
Local Roscoe.
Cool.
Sweet.
Right.
Yeah, right in the middle of the map that Eric gave us, there's a thing that says ticket booth.
Hilarious.
Oops.
What? Oh.
How did you?
And Bosco. Right.
Mm.
Where to first, folks?
I mean, if we offload this stuff, we might get some money to go spend.
Yeah, let's do it.
The Verities.
Yeah.
Will we have lots to still store after we go to Verity's?
Say that again?
I have a 50-pound chest going to Verity's, so I don't know what you guys have for delivery goods. It should all be in your inventory. I think Eric added them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Apologies about that.
Did I give you a rope or did I just add both?
No, I you gave me.
The stuff that we.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look under the chest tab, maybe.
Yes.
yeah, I like the idea of handing it in because I am like a 17th century architecture style.
Yeah.
Flat Baroque. Come on, I had to look that up to make that joke. I need some money. Let's go get this.
Oh boy. Yikes.
I thought of the joke, but then I didn't know anything about it.
Oh,
I
man.
Great.
Anything besides the care package.
Okay. I mean, maybe it's just this. I
You should
Yeah,
be
I
able
think
to
only-
yeah.
look at the contents in the care package. I think bottom right it says it's hidden or not hidden.
Oh,
but that was going to your home, right?
Yeah, it's
Like you have the stuff for here.
Yeah.
That was going to your home.
It's the stuff for here. It's go rustle some jeans to get money from a guy and then
yeah. I don't have any.
yeah.
Not hidden. Mine is restorative ointment, but wouldn't that be for home?
That's for home, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have anything for here, I don't think.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
So,
I don't.
All right.
Uh-huh.
so,
Thank you
where,
for adding all that, Eric. That's
so
I
where are you guys going?
already.
Okay. So as you pack up your stuff, taking kind of only what you need for Verities and your own gear and equipment, you head over to a shop, which as you're walking, kind of falls at the center of a T intersection. It's an unassuming shop with a bit of a larger chimney off the side of the building, with a unassuming kind of residential door establishment and a sign that's carved in Verity's Smithy, which seems to be written over like letters that were there before, like it's been rebranded and like kind of cheaply that they've crossed out the name underneath and rewrote Verity's on top of it. But as you're standing before this place, the door to the shop appears to be ajar.
Oh. Hello. I just pushed it open a little bit. Hello.
There's no response.
Oh. What time of the day is there?
About 3:30 in the afternoon.
Are there any signs on the shop that say open?
No. However, the furnace is billowing black smoke and seems to be in operation.
Probably just can't hear us.
Yeah.
Go in.
Push the door open.
So you push the door open. You see what seems like a humble, like a larger living room. Maybe a wall was taken down to make the space. On one side, you see a rack of metals that are placed. Some of the racks are emptier than others. On one side, you see what looks like a small anvil that's set up with a forge, kind of like Dee's Tong and Anvil shop, but retrofitted into this house, in front of this house. Some finished works. There's like a small breastplate that seems to be set up for like a gnome, as well as a couple of weapons that seem to be finished, like a normal short sword and looks like a long slender blade, like a scimitar. But as you stand in the middle of this room, there doesn't seem to be anybody in this chamber. You can see the furnace on the far side is lighting the inside of this place, picking off a little bit of heat, even though it's like a temperate day out. But yeah, there's nobody in this room.
Hello? You have a couple customers. Verity.
No
What is the
response.
name of your boss again?
D.
We come in from D's in Zadash.
D's nuts.
No response.
That's fair. I wouldn't respond to that either.
So the forge is lit, providing light. Are there any other signs of life? Like, is there a piece of metal that's still kind of glowing, or like on the anvil, or like,
Give me
like a belt or an apron or something
Sure.
that was just hung over.
Give me an investigation check as you are starting to look around the shop a little bit more.
Is the place been like turned up at all? Like, does it look like somebody broke in?
You can also give me an investigation.
11 investigation for Reiner.
17.
Okay, so Reiner, as you're looking in, you notice that on the other side of what looks like a workbench, you see what looks like an apron, just kind of tossed on the floor. Jules, as you're looking around, it looks like there's certain things that look like they're, has like no dust on it, like things have been removed, they've been pulled away maybe in a hurry. It doesn't look like the place has been tossed, but it looks like things have been taken out, like a book off of the shelf that might have made the shelf has been removed. A bunch of stuff that's just kind of pulled out from where things would normally be sitting. You can kind of see, like I said, like the kind of like a book that's been removed from a bookshelf that's not like yet in place, and things kind of just fell where they laid. A tool that seems to be missing. The counter itself seems to be white clean, and there's like some garbage that's just kind of left across the floor that doesn't seem to be for shop.
Maybe she's off doing a job on a site. I don't know. Some of her tools are missing.
But the forge is lit.
Yeah, you know how much time it takes to light a forge? It's easier to just keep it going throughout the day.
Can I check, like, are there pockets on this apron? Can I lift it up, kind of shake it, check the pockets, or?
As you do, you find a little envelope that falls out.
Is it sealed?
It is sealed.
That's mail fraud.
It just has the letter G on the front.
The letter G?
Okay, I hold it up to the light to see if I
Anybody? Yeah. Can we look inside? Yeah.
As you hold it up to the light, you can't quite make out what's inside, but it looks like there's writing on it. Writing in it.
Is it sealed with wax, or is it some sort of glue?
That was my next question.
The wax.
Yeah, okay.
Can I just like slice it open?
So I was thinking, you just pop it open.
I was just walking in this person's house and they're not here, so we're just opening
Well,
their
we
mouth.
feel like there might be trouble afoot.
Okay, it's only a federal crime if the intent is malicious. We might need to use this letter to figure out where they are to then save them.
Hold on, let's see if we can do anything here.
I will do a lot of things, but I will not commit mail fraud.
Then
That's
leave
not
the room.
fraud.
I don't want to have to fight that in a court of law.
What if
You can speak
I
to
can
plants.
cast detect magic?
Speak to plants. There used to be a tree.
How about that thing I said? I cast detect magic in the area, Eric.
So if you just cast it, as this room lights up, looking around, nothing other than what you have on you lights up as magic.
All right. How about this?
How about this? Tears into the envelope.
Yeah, it just opens the envelope.
Okay, are there any other rooms in here? Like, is there a back room or like a staircase?
No,
or...
it looks like the rooms that were here have all been.
So it's just one big room.
There's a back door. that leads to
Ooh,
the
there's a
back.
back door.
There's a back door that leads to the backyard, which is closed.
I would like to go to the back door and open it and see what's in the backyard.
Pocket that envelope.
Yeah, do that.
You open the back door. You see a unmowed lawn. Nothing seems to be out of sorts, other than it's just like not maintained back there.
Okay.
It's like our lawn.
It's maintained. I maintain it.
You mow it.
No.
So it looks like this person left in a hurry. Although Jules here thinks that they just happen to be out.
Like, who forgets to lock their door?
That was my main.
That's the weird part about this.
I mean, who walks into a city, goes into the second building, and then just assumes there's some crime? Like,
I'm not assuming there's a crime. It's just like the door is open. Like there's clearly merchandise here, right? Like there's still weapons, right? There were still weapons and stuff like for sale items potentially.
yeah.
Vote to open the letter.
While we're stealing letters, why don't we just steal other items? We're just stealing shit from this person. Who cares?
No, nobody's touching anything.
We
But
have-
maybe that letter. No stealing items. I don't want to lose my apprenticeship.
Is there a neighbor? Is there a neighbor in beside Verdi's?
You can ask.
Well, there's buildings on either side, yeah.
Okay.
Is one of them
I would like. Does one of them look like a business?
So as you walk out the front door to go look at the neighbors, as you're like trying to walk to the front door, you hear a looking for Verdi.
Join the club.
Yeah, the door is open. Like
We could have pretended we're Verity. Come on.
Do we look like Verity?
This person doesn't know. If they said I'm looking for Verity.
Listen, I'm an apprenticeship at this establishment's sister Smithy's establishment. What do you need?
Nailed it.
good job, nice.
Well, it says I'm looking for a tiefling. I'm not intending to go back empty-handed. Verity's not here. I'll take that one right there.
There's so many tieflings in this world. You can't just take the first tiefling you see.
Who's this?
Also, who in the non-house are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who the fuck are you?
Who's asking?
Who's asking?
As you ask the question,
Oh
Come on.
We don't even know what he looks like. He's like a silhouette in the doorway.
you know what? A little bit. Like the light is coming in. Silhouetted is long black hair, or thick beard, humanoid, like human, standing around 6 feet tall, very muscular, leather armor, weapons across their body. You see a bow on their back. You see daggers across their belt. Staying there. Looking. Does it look up? Hey, that Verity folk's not here, but I think I found someone else on the list.
Oh.
Do I recognize this person, Eric? Okay.
Do I recognize this person, Eric?
No.
Oh, interesting.
Again, you can't just take any tiefling.
No,
that
this
you
person's
see.
now saying that that Rain is on the list.
I know, but they don't know. They're just
Or
saying.
somebody else.
Yeah, they don't know. They just see a tiefling. in
Sir,
front of them.
are you looking for the specific tiefling, or are you just being racist?
Draws a blade.
It's that one. It's the second one.
This seems like the second one.
It seems very likely like it's the second one.
He draws his blade.
Draws a blade.
I summon mine.
Oh, that's cute. But I prefer not to do this the hard way.
I think we would.
You can't. This is not how humanity works. This isn't how anything works.
Yeah, do you walk around just like attacking people? Like, how do you?
We live in a society.
I don't know who these folks are, but I have no business with them. If you guys want to step outside, be my guest.
If you have business with them, you have business. If you have business with one of us, you got business with all of us, bud.
Wait,
You see, like Reiner kind of put like a like.
guys, we can't dirty the shop. Can we go out back?
Take it outside.
We have to go in front. It's not well kept back there.
Give me 5 minutes. I can go cut the lawn.
I think that needs to be in canon. I think that Jules needs to go cut the lawn. And We'll resume.
This guy's not. You can't tell Eric what the guy's gonna do.
I'll
The guy's
make
gonna
him
wait there.
I'll make him some tea while we wait. Why don't you sit down? We can talk about this civilly. I'll make you some tea, and Jules is gonna cut the lawn, and then we'll figure out where we go from there. Just give us enough time to have some tea together.
I've got my orders.
I'm trying to persuade. Can I roll to persuade?
Sure.
The check is 56.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that check is like 40.
I'm using real dice because I don't trust
It
these.
is
people.
it is a very difficult.
I believe this. I believe it. I don't even have anything to add.
This is a racist you're dealing with. You can't persuade with logic. Oh, you've got those cool dice, I forgot. Yeah.
No, it was a 2, and I have nothing to add.
Oh, see what he says. He passed.
I wouldn't mind a nice green herbal tea.
I'll make you a tea. I'll make you a tea. You said it. I'll do it. Let's do this.
No, he draws his blade and he reaches out with one hand. Last chance.
I want to.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead because I'm going to start fighting. So you do it.
Jules is running around. Not in the store.
Yeah, that's the shot.
What I was gonna do is I was gonna walk towards him, towards the doorway, like not threateningly, just like I'm talking to him. So I want to be like, listen, we can all figure this. And I'm gonna like food rose down. I'm gonna try and thunder wave him out the doorway.
Nice. I like it.
So, so as you're approaching, is anything else happening? Just in this millisecond, not even a full action. What are you guys doing?
I was gonna try and push my way a little closer as well, like push Sage back or Jules back as well, and just I've summoned a
Bad.
scimitar in this case.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So with that, we will roll initiative as Ragor is walking up to blast this guy out the door.
Oh, he doesn't get his thunder wave off?
We will roll initiative to see how he does,
Okay.
as they are certainly not surprised. And I think what we'll do is we'll take a quick break before we get into combat.
Nice.
Whoa.
Nice.
It's time for Hope's Pills. This works out.
Perfect.
Verb.
Find my
I can't.
What are you rolling?
Why does it always roll so low? Like,
Oh, wait, please.
come on, dice.
Eric, if you want numbers, it's a 13 for me.
Nice.
Do you want numbers?
Reina?
5. Which is not great.
14 for me.
And then I need a sage.
4.
Oh, sorry, Courtney. I called you Sherry earlier.
Oh, that's okay. I had just said Cheery, so that's how it went. That's probably what happened. Great.
Oh, she found
I
it.
found it!
Is she picking it up?
I don't know. That was the name of the thing.
So, with
Also,
that,
if she buys it, how are we getting? We're just going to ship it?
Sorry, Eric.
so with that, Rhaegar, you are going to be at the top of the order after the break.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Be right back. he was the doctor that.
So with that, we will jump back in.
We need to stop this now. It can't be aired.
Good time.
Please
This is a
do.
really good time.
Please
Put
do.
on that explicit tag.
There you go. It's gonna get us demonetized if anything else.
Boobs, boobs, boobs.
You can keep going, Courtney. So I didn't mean to cut you off like that. Well, I did, but
You know what? I'm good to keep going forward. Never look back.
all right.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
So
So she's like, "What you got? What you guys got there? What's going on?"
so I'll kick you over the owl bear.
Oh boy.
These are just punks in the town.
Why is it? That's not a human.
What is going on with this?
Yep.
Bust my button thing.
These are just punks.
I don't know.
Punks in the town. Yeah. I'm gonna use because I don't have a good. I'll use this fist guy. Let's do that.
Yeah, because I was gonna say they're not actually dwarves, right? Because this guy's like really
It's a
tall.
gnome. It's a gnome.
No, I thought the guy was like a big.
Human. He's human in the doorway.
But this is a town. This is a gnome town, right?
Yeah.
Gnome town. Okay. So with that, as we find ourselves in combat, roll that on.
I don't see an icon for Rocky.
Do you want him to
I
die?
was gonna say, do you want your blink dog in combat?
No,
That historically hasn't worked well.
that's true.
How do you Pokemon do?
We don't have a Pokemon ball.
Okay.
What do we do?
I thought Rocky was on my shoulder.
Yes, he is.
Okay. So as we find ourselves in
Why
combat,
what is the reference to
Kind of a group situation.
the Wizard of Oz? At the start of the
when you guys got to town, you met a
Oh,
gnome,
okay.
a gnome who was sticking out through.
right, because it's
Okay.
I didn't pick up on that at all.
So as you find yourselves, Kiwi, you find yourself at the front door next to this human that's entered. Well, you can see the map where you guys all are placed. And with that, starting at the top of combat, Rhaegar, you're up first. As this guy has pulled a dagger onto, or a short sword onto Reina. Reina pulling out their scimitar and threatening to take Reina and into custody. Rhaegar is rushing in. What do you do?
So basically, I start off by walking towards him, saying, I'm sure there's a way that we can find out, some sort of peaceful resolution, and then I fire Thunderwave.
Okay.
And so, because my goal is, and I'm sure I'm going to put a bunch of stuff to fall off the walls, but my goal is he was at the doorway, and I'm trying to push him back out of the thing.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw, please.
That's a 15.
So the save is a 15, so I always forget.
He rolled, so he saves.
Right. Well,
So with that, as you blast, he does take some damage as this thunder wave blasts out. Remember, it blasts out all around you, so anybody that's in the blast.
it's a cone though.
A cone in front of you.
I'll double check that, but I'm gonna roll the damage to get moving, and then I'll let you know.
Okay.
2d8, just 5 damage, and that'll be half, I guess. Wow, that's it. 2d8. That's fucking trash.
First level spell. A 15-foot cube originating from you.
Yes, so you're right. It's a cube, but it's not necessarily from you. Yes, I always get this messed up. Okay.
So it's in front of you. You're fine. That's how it works. The cube is in front of you.
But like the walls and stuff will be shaking, but
Yes.
yeah.
As the metal clangs and this guy gets hit with this thunderous wave, he plants himself and just kind of smiles. Oh, you might be tall, but that means you'll just fall much farther. We've had a few like you before, too. You're not too bad of a specimen, myself. You're not too bad of a specimen. Maybe I can get double for you. As he brings his dagger back, ready to strike. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
How far away from him am I right now?
You are right up next to him. You are 5 feet away from him.
Oh, okay. I don't think I can do anything else on my turn, so I'll leave it there.
Okay. So, as he's getting ready to strike, Jules, you are actually next up in the order.
Oh man.
And Kiwi, you're on deck.
Jules, you're next. And then Kiwi.
Is Ragor engaged with them, or is there some distance between the two?
Very much engaged with them.
Okay, yeah. Jules
Oh, you
is
didn't get blasted back.
No.
Jules is gonna run up and side by side to Rhaegar, like trying to keep this guy from entering more into the room. Gonna pull out his serrated, his newly serrated sickle and make a strike.
Okay.
That's not good. That's a 13 to hit.
That will. So as you try to strike, you bring your sickle up against, and you hit a part of his leather armor, and you just hear a clang as your sickle gets caught on some chains that are hanging over his shoulder and are rebuffed away. Whereas you don't seem to find any purchase onto this guy.
Okay, flurry of blows, 2 more unarmed strikes.
Okay, so then you follow up with
1 hit.
okay. So roll me the damage.
Yeah, so that first one is going to be that was way off. That's going to be 8 points of slashing damage, and then oh my god, I think it's a d6. Woo. 8 points of slashing damage, and sneak attack is 2d6. 7 points of, I think it's still slashing damage. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And that's my bonus action.
Cool. Yeah. So as you try to slash in, you don't find any. You pop him once quickly across the jaw. His beard kind of just gets imprinted where you had punched him, and then just kind of sticks because it's oily. As you do, Kiwi, you're up next.
Can I get just context? Or are they just like ruffians kind of thing?
From what you gather, they are
Looking for a fight?
They're all heavily armed. Since you're standing outside, you're at the front door. You notice that there was 2 more that were kind of outside in the street, besides the one that walked in. They are all they all looked very skilled at fighting.
Right, but what was the like so wanting to discuss?
You weren't inside, so you don't quite know. You just hear a big thunder wave come out from inside.
But I am outside.
Yeah. You hear a thunder wave come from inside, sorry. Big blast.
Well, where? I thought they're outside.
Those 2 are outside. The thunder blast came
the
from
human
inside.
man?
Yes.
He's inside?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna rush in then, obviously. That's what
Okay.
I'm gonna put myself in front of everybody. What's the person's name? Human man?
You
don't know.
You never got his name.
Is he in the door though, Eric, or is he inside?
He was in the door, so you can't. You're like right up behind him now.
Yeah, I was trying to
he's in
block
the
him from the
door.
other side too, because I don't
got
want him
it.
coming
I
in.
thought it was just I mean, and sorry, the other piece, because I wasn't there. He already did something, like I could see something, or just hear it.
You just hear it.
Okay, I'm still gonna rush in. He's like right in front of me, so I'll grab him and say, "Excuse me, sir."
All right, make a grappling check. Strength contest.
Nice.
16.
So you,
Do not hurt my friend.
unaware, you grab your 2 big burly arms around him. Your reinforced armored arms, and you grab both sides of him, and he gets pinned between your arms. You have successfully grappled him.
I'm holding. There is no need for violence. No hurt.
Oh, I thought you were just a fun statue. I just thought you were a fun statue outside.
Maybe it's a fun statue. You don't get, or they are a fun statue. You don't get to determine
Yeah, I like the idea of like everywhere we go, Kiwi just pretends to be a statue.
until
It's just
need
what
it.
happens.
So this gentleman is going to disappear. And as he does, I need everybody that is next to him make a Constitution saving throw.
Pretty dope.
Uh-oh.
Is that everyone in the room, or is it just like?
So everybody but Sage is within range, because you all.
Nat 20. Nat 20?
Not Nat.
That's awesome.
I've been meaning to roll my physical dice tonight, and I just hit it. It completely forgot.
That's
And
hilarious.
I rolled an at 20.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so
Oh, okay.
nat 20,
20.
20,
Not natural.
dirty 20,
12.
12.
Oh no.
Andrea can't keep up.
So those
that's Andrea.
so the 20s, you all take 12 points of thunder damage.
Oh god.
The person that failed takes 24.
Yikes.
That's that thunder step or whatever it's called. You like
Yeah.
Yeah.
As,
Sorry, how much did we take? 12?
well, as he thunder steps and he appears behind Reina, he's going to action surge and try to grapple Reina.
was he a sorcerer or fighter? Well, I'm doing that next, Eric.
What is that?
Got another idea. It's like a blade slinger, isn't it?
So grapple check as you feel yourself getting wrapped, basically choked out, as this guy wraps his arm around you.
Wait, which guy? Because I've got. Oh, outside?
Yes, he moved.
Oh, he moved right.
He moved through and is basically grabbing you by your neck, trying to pull you down and grapple you.
Not me.
What is it? A
Strength
like
contest.
athletics? Oh, just straight strength.
Well, you could do athletics, but
Athletics or acrobatics to, I think,
Okay, no,
contest a
I'm
grapple.
just
right?
asking what it was. If it's strength based, it's a dirty 20.
you are grappled.
Oh,
It-
that sucks. Okay.
You can use either.
No, but my acrobatics.
And
Yeah,
so-
it's athletics.
That's his turn. The other two are going to rush in. And they're going to try and attack Kiwi because you're blocking the door. First one's going to basically pull out their scimitar towards you. That'll hit for actually about six slashing damage. And the second one's going to miss. You are then going to see two more kick in through the back door.
Oh no, there's 5 of them.
Now we got ourselves a fight.
Let's go!
Last
Right.
fucking.
Oh, the hat came on, eh, Cam?
And then shipping up to Boston starts playing on the radio from somewhere. So brawl starts breaking out.
So one of them is going to go after Sage. This one is going to try and grapple Sage. I need you to make a strength or athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Okay, they're the same. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and like backflip away.
Backflip.
A 10.
What was it?
A 10.
You just hear Jules look over and throw your hips into it and gives her inspiration.
Oh, from
If,
your
if we're allowed to do that still, Eric.
Isn't that a
And when you hips, you dips,
it's
you
an
dips.
addition thing now?
I put my hips in it too much, and I crumple over.
Well, inspiration's the best for two.
I know it's still only a 10.
Oh
Okay.
no.
That roll was worse.
Yeah.
Hard.
So as you try to backflip away, he catches you by your waist and pulls you in, and is basically grappling you and is trying to throw you over his shoulder. The other guy for Jules, he looks over at you kid, and he just tries to punch you in the face. That'll hit.
Are we gonna fucking go down?
Oh,
PBK, here we go.
For
No,
four,
no.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Such a kid.
and then you're just gonna
So with that being said, is that these two guys roll in the back. Reina, you're up next as you're currently grappled.
What did Sage roll?
I rolled a 10.
I rolled a 5 for initiative.
She rolled a 4.
Oh, I understand. Okay, my mistake. All right.
These guys,
Sorry. I thought you
Oh,
were.
that's okay.
the party rolled a 6. Like
Yeah, that's
Jeez.
Wow.
the bandits rolled a 6.
654, baby. All right. So Reiner, like being held by the throat, he's got his scimitar in his hand. You see both like his eyes and Elyxian's jewel pulse. And I'm gonna expend one of those charges to end this grapple.
Okay.
No action required. So I'm gonna just like grab his arm and I'm gonna twist.
Does
And I'm gonna try and stab my scimitar. Oh no, wait. Bonus action. In one movement from my belt, I'm gonna pull out one of the vials of poison. I'm gonna uncork it with my teeth, slather it over my blade, and then I'm gonna try and stab him twice.
Okay, make an attack roll against them as you cut into him.
I'm gonna enjoy this night. I've been patient.
Fuck.
I don't know what I add, but it's not gonna hit. It's only a 13.
He catches the pommel of your sword, of your scimitar, kind of where your hand is, stopping him from getting slashed and kind of just fighting back the strike. Are you doing anything else on your turn? I think that's it.
I think that's it, but the poison is still there, just as a heads up. It's
Cool.
there until I hit.
All right, Sage, you're up next. You are currently grappled.
Well, I would like to try to get ungrappled. Sage tries to grab onto the. Is it also human?
This one's a dwarf.
Okay, Sage grabs the dwarf by the hair, and yells out, "I don't want to dance with you!" And Sage is going to use poison spray, if possible. Can I do that, Eric?
Yeah, absolutely.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You must succeed. I don't know if it's if you
So
do half.
I'll jump to it. On one hand, you gather that this dwarven guy is fairly stout, and as you kind of spray him with poison, you kind of gather that dwarves seem to be fairly resilient to poison normally. It seems to not have done anything, no effect to him. So nice try, but seems to have no impact on this guy.
The more you know.
And you just hear or you smell like thick alcohol on his breath, like he's probably already poisoned himself without effect. So that will bring us to the top of the order, though. As Rhaegar, you are back up in this brawly kind of fight inside of this this forge or this blacksmith room.
Yeah, I think I'm laughing a little bit because this is what I'm looking forward to. So, are those two dudes by the door? Is anybody within 5 feet of each other that are bad guys?
They are 10 feet away. They are 10 feet away. No, they've all spread themselves up 10 feet away.
Convenient, Eric. Convenient. All right, I'm gonna take the guy's attaching the dwarf man. Is attacking Sage. I'm gonna pull up my bow. I'm gonna attack this bad boy. +7 to this.
He pulls out a bow inside this building to shoot 10 feet.
Go back
Did
to
it crit?
that real well, eh? Good job.
Nat 20.
GG.
Nice.
Whoop whoop.
So I'm gonna nat 20 this bad boy. I'm also going to add a bonus spell to it, which is Ensnaring Strike.
Oh.
So the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, this is a bonus action, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact, and the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vines until the spell ends. Is he a large or larger?
He's a dwarf. Dwarf
Cool.
man.
So he doesn't have advantage. So strength saving throw.
As you hit him in the air with the arrow, he flies back to the side of the wall. Vines wrap around him, and he's stuck. How much damage would you like to do?
Nice.
So, let's see. While restrained by the spell, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turns. I wanted that to be level 2, so that'd be 2d6 at the start of its turn. I'll
So-
roll that while you're doing stuff.
So roll me all the damage and tell me how much you hit this dwarf for. As
Yeah,
he's-
what are we doing for criticals again? It's been a while since
Just
I've actually had
double the dice.
double the dice. So my short bow is a 1d6 plus 2, so 2d6. Boy, that's not much. I need a better weapon. So 6 and a 5 plus 2, 13 damage.
And then the ensnare strike. Does that do any damage?
At the start of this goon's turn. So
Okay.
it's also 2d6. So on its that's another 6 and a 5. On its turn, it'll be an 11 more damage. Start of its turn.
Okay. All right. So this bald dwarf with a close crop beard, leather armor, much like the other guy, chains across his body that was holding Sage, is now pinned up against the wall. Next in the order is going to be Jules. Kivi, you're on deck.
Can I get to the human man Well, fuck it. You know what? You tell me what the man's gonna do.
Fuck him up.
I'm running over to Reiner as he's struggling with this guy, and I'm just going to swing around, getting like onto his shoulders. He's a lot taller, right?
Me?
No, not Reiner. The human man, the one that first came into here.
Yeah, that guy's about 5'11".
Yeah, so I'm gonna just kind of lift off the ground and just like get up into like shoulder height. I don't know. Do I need to opportunity attack or anything from the one that's with me? Okay.
They got
with
other plans.
With a bonus action using my key burst, I want to make an attack into this guy's throat with the serrated hand sickle.
Okay.
But as it attacks, I want to take my action. And when he writhes in pain, I just want to plan to dump poison into his mouth.
Okay. So that's a lot going on in one move, but let's see how it goes.
Bonus action and action.
Yep. Let's see how you do this.
So the attack, trying to reel him to open his mouth.
So you flip over Reiner, slashing in.
17.
That just hits.
17 hits.
And then I
As
don't
you
know
cut him
which one
across
you do
the-
with the poison.
Across the neck, and then you're trying to slam poison into him.
So it's 13 points of slashing damage, and
Okay.
then the poison is the one that.
Did you hit? You have to hit with the poison.
Yeah. What do I need to do with that?
Make an attack roll.
Okay. 19 plus.
Okay, so yeah, you were able to get the poison into this guy. As you kind of crawl it, you just splash it into this guy's face, trying to get him to drink some of it. How much damage for the poison?
The
I
poison
do
is
not know.
at least with my feet, it's a con save of 14. On a failure, it's 2d8.
Is it
No,
the
no,
same-
like
yeah. Is that the same poison that you're using?
It's the Gloomstalker poison that
Yeah.
we made.
So Gloomstalker potion is what I have recorded. Yeah.
Oh, that one. Right.
Yeah. That's also the one that's on my blade right now.
That's also the one you don't know what it does.
Yes, exactly.
You just go back to my note.
Yeah.
Cool. So
Yeah.
as you get the poison in his mouth, he starts to dissolve and disappears.
Damn it, I wanted him alive.
Is he still there?
He disappeared.
He just disappeared.
You unmade him.
All right.
Did he disappear like in Gloomstalker smoke?
Yes.
What happened?
I don't know.
Who was that poison from?
Ah,
Okay,
Alright.
so next in the order, Kiwi, you're up next.
Fuck is that poison?
And that use of it's gone. So that's one of the. I think
yeah,
the
I
two.
marked it off.
What? Okay, I had that one in my inventory.
But I mark off a certain amount,
Oh,
and I
okay.
can only have so many created at one point in
So I
time.
didn't need to track this.
Well, you just track it in your inventory, but like,
Okay.
Okay, so Kiwi, as you have Woolman and Human coming in behind you, Man, I think you've punched over. You're over. Man is in there as well, and then Dwarf Man is pinned up in a shred of vines attached to the wall next to the forge. Majority.
Nope.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
I'm gonna cause the dirt or stone in front of the house.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just like try to raise it up as much as possible by using earth. Prevent man, and wool man or whoever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Human and wool man from.
The front door.
I don't know.
You
what
just do it.
this
You can.
resist-
There isn't.
difficult.
You just
Like,
do. You don't even have.
Are
to.
they like? But do they have to roll like
So with mold earth,
disadvantage?
they're not rolling anything. So with mold earth, you actually just can take the earth and basically seal off the door.
That's what I was thinking.
So all of a sudden, everybody sees in this room the light from the front door disappear as the earth pushes up, blocking the way, sealing off the front door. And the other two. That will bring us to.
oh, so there's only 2 in here?
Yep.
Nice.
And one of them's restrained.
One of them is restrained.
I've lost my page. Okay. So that'll bring us to.
Created a boulder.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's really creative. That'll bring us to Man's turn. As he looks around, seeing the other guy disappear, he's gonna say, "All right, I can see that I'm outnumbered, and you guys seem pretty skilled. How about we call a truce here? Maybe I can give you a tip of information, and you let us go. Me and my friend here."
We weren't offered that option despite the numerous attempts to talk to you.
I tried
I'm
to.
gonna. Oh, go ahead, Sage.
I said I tried to offer tea.
I would love some tea.
You hurt our friends.
We were just following orders.
Wait, what were you gonna say, Reina?
Reina's gonna go and grab him by the throat.
Jules pulls out his drum and just starts playing a beat as it quickens and quickens as the heart beats faster.
Whoa.
Drums in the deep.
Just pull out a drum and just go. Like playing music.
Okay, so
Are we still in initiative?
I'm gonna drop us out of initiative for now. If you're gonna go grab him by the throat.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm gonna grab him by the throat and I'm just gonna like push him up against the nearest wall.
Drums beat faster.
There's like this snarl on my face. Like Reiner's a feral tiefling, and you can see it now. Like the canines come out, the yellow pupilless eyes are just like burning as dark as they or as bright as they can go. And he's just gonna look at this guy. I was gonna keep one of you alive anyways.
Glad it was me. As he
Bless you.
sneezes.
He sneezes in your face.
He sneezes in my face. You really want to stop this?
Yeah.
You hurt our friends.
Who do you work for? Oh, wait, hold on. Can I do something? Fail this night, and I'll believe you. And I'm going to detect thoughts and dive.
He's going to resist it,
Okay. It's
but he doesn't.
Ask him where the other drugs were going.
You hear it in your head like, it's actually not a bad question. To Jules, watch that back door, mate. Who do you work for?
Mardoon Estate.
Does that ring a bell?
Murdu?
I don't.
Yeah,
know.
you would know that.
You would.
I would know that. Okay.
We all would.
No, just Reina.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Who's got that list that your now disappeared friend mentioned?
Douglas had the list.
Douglas?
I'm gonna like shake him a little bit. Who's Douglas? Let's try that question again. And this entire time I'm digging in his mind. I just want to know everything he's thinking, any pictures, any images, any directions, everything, particularly when he says the Mardoon Estate.
When you mentioned the Mardoon Estate, you are assaulted with memories of a place that you've been before. A very opulent mansion. You see individuals of all creed, species, race, kind of in the background of this guy's memory or thought. As he snaps back, we were under orders to collect a few that broke their assignment, broke their employment contract.
Wow, what a way with words you have here, friend. How many you collected?
We've got 7 left to bring back.
Where are the ones you already collected?
They're rightfully where they need to be. We've been paid for it, so no going back on that.
Digging. They're at the estate.
Yeah.
Are you part of the Iron Shepherds?
What gave that away?
Where's your hideout, mate?
He doesn't say anything. You can see in his thoughts. He spends his time at the estate.
I don't know if this is possible, Eric, but while I was talking about the others, I'm trying to look for anyone I know. I'm also trying to look if they've been in Zadash. Like, I want to just get as much as I can.
So as you do, you look through, you recognize all of them.
Okay. Okay. As in, he thought about them when he said that they got paid and there's no going back.
You see visions of folks that they brought back, that they brought in.
You been to Zadash recently?
Can't say that I have.
Is he lying?
Couldn't tell.
I'm in his brain.
He's not thinking of Zadash. Just because you're detecting his thoughts doesn't mean you can tell if he's lying or not.
Well, you know what? I disagree.
don't have.
You
we don't
know,
have Zone of Truth in it.
you know one thing? We were under instructions not to hurt anybody. Make sure to bring you in spick and span.
Oh, I wonder
But-
why that could be.
But since it looks like you have no interest in going back, what's it to me to lose 1 or 2? As he pulls his blade out and stabs you in the stomach.
Okay.
Well,
I was about to do the same thing to him, so this is pretty fair.
I think his initiative is
That'll be a
little-
19 to hit.
Oh yeah, everything will hit me.
6 points of piercing damage.
Give him a good
What?
berry.
Can I hit him back?
Yeah, make an attack roll. See if you can hit him.
Do I get my 2 attacks or just the 1?
One.
So this scene is like you've got him up against the wall by the throat, and he stabs you, and then you have your dagger, and you just stab him.
Well,
back.
like I'll reel back just a little. Like, I mean, you're getting hit with a blade, right? So you're gonna let go, but I still have, like, my claws are digging in on one end, but I still have, like, my left hand has my scimitar. I haven't dismissed the blade, so it's still here. I'm gonna try and skewer him to the wall.
That's like an awesome scene.
Oh yeah, that's a natural 19.
You hit.
He has to make a Constitution saving throw because of the poison.
It's a 20, dirty 20.
Oh, come on, that's balls. But why?
1 point. 1 point of damage.
Damage die. Well, plus 3 points of damage.
Careful with the language, Andrea.
As you do, he says, "Get better. We'll make sure to bring you in." As he misty steps out of the room.
Misty steps out of the room.
Where?
I don't know.
You can't misty step through walls.
Yes, you can. I'm gonna misty step out back.
Hey, you misty step out back. He actually went out front to collect his guys, and they're all taken off. Dwarf man's still there.
Can I?
You can see, like, where Ryan is grabbing his scimitar, there's, like, his talons have dug into the palm of his hand, and there's, like, blood dripping down his arm.
Do I see Reiner out back? Is there a window in the back door?
Yep.
I'm gonna open the door.
We are now out of combat.
Can I fire an arrow at him?
Sure.
At me?
No. At the human.
I want to like attack him, like run out front and try and snaring strike this fool.
The door is blocked because of the
a
earth molded, so you can
boulder.
shoot out the window.
All right. It's not gonna hit. Well, it's actually a dirty 18.
Yeah, you hit. Roll some damage as you hit him in the leg, in the calf, and he starts bleeding out, kind of limping as he runs off. But they do.
Well, I hit him with ensnaring strike.
Okay.
I said that before. So bonus spell. So he's got to make a strength saving throw.
Pin him down.
It's a 15.
It's a 15 to save.
Ah!
All right, he gets away. We're done. They're gone.
These guys are no joke.
Still have the dwarf as collateral.
Is that dwarf still ensnared or is that gone now?
I
The
didn't-
stairs still there.
Okay.
If I went to shoot ensnaring strike at him, then that other one would drop.
He slumps to the floor and is not moving.
Does he look dead?
Yes.
I run after Reiner because I'm concerned about his health. And I go out the back door. Reiner, are you okay?
What would Ryan be doing right now? Ryan has dismissed the blade. You can see, like, the claw marks in his palm. He's just starting to wipe it up. His eyes are kind of like darting all over the place. Like, runs a hand through his, like, on either side of his unshaved head. It's fine. I'm fine. You can send messages, right?
I can send a message.
Do you have to know the person to send a message?
Let me look at the instruction manual on my earring.
Messages within 100 feet, 1,000 feet.
Oh, it's not
Sending
like
is the good one.
sending.
You just have walkie talkies.
It says-
I'm sending, I think.
Only
Well,
for people
wearing
that
it
have wrote
can-
their.
It
names on
says,
here.
while wearing it, you can use an action to extend one charge and cast a message spell.
It's like 30 feet.
That's just the cantrip, though, right?
Yeah.
Ryan is gonna burst in through the house. Can anyone send a message?
I cannot.
All right.
We can go to the town and see what's going on. You're like bleeding out. I'm trying to run after you and heal you. What's going on here?
Yeah, what was all that about?
You know, that's a really great question. And I guess this is as safe a place as any.
Are you back in the house?
I'm back in the house. Yeah, I've just been like walking away from. It's like a little kid you're trying to put a sweater on who's actively walking away from you as you're trying to keep their attention.
It is not really safe because people try to kill us.
Yeah, but they're not going to come back.
How do you know?
Reiner, we'll put
Well,
our
then let's leave.
for you. We'll put our life on the line for you, but fill us in as to what's going on and why we're doing it.
Jules just starts picking up tools and hanging them up.
See, Sage, you say that, but it's been like a week since we've known each other.
It's been an eventful few weeks. Yeah, it was 2 weeks on the trail.
It was only like 8 days on the trail.
Okay.
Or I guess it's almost been 2 weeks. Yeah, that's fair.
Which is still not very long.
It's not very long.
It's not very long at all.
We spent 24 hours together for 2 weeks, basically, though.
Yeah. I mean, we've shown you time and time again that we've got your back. For whatever reason, this adventuring party has been formed, and I'm kind of committed.
Yeah, you've got my sword.
Don't you use a bow? Nice.
You know, sometimes friends are found in unlikely places,
Sometimes I use a sword.
but
Sometimes they're forged in steel.
Reiner like grabs onto his horns, kind of shakes his head. You can see like the canines and the forked tongue have almost like they were super exaggerated, and now they've settled down a bit. He points over to Rhaegar. You asked once if I was a good person wanting to save other people.
Did I?
probably.
In Betrayer's Rise, when you wanted to go after the monsters that were half spiders.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I'm hunting a monster. Believe it or not, we're actually fighting for the side of good.
Is this a monster or a metaphorical monster?
It's very observant, Kiwi.
I noticed that
Depends on how you
sometimes it is not what people say, what they mean, what they say.
Depends on how you define a monster then, mate. I would call this a monster. Anybody who chooses to collect people.
That
is a
technically did not answer my question.
Yeah, I'm kind of good at doing that.
Evie looks around. I am still confused.
Ray and I would have answered the question, otherwise Kiwi was going to keep asking it.
What was that? Do you know this person?
He's gonna kind of rub his temples. You can see him like actively struggling, like his jaw is kind of working. And he's just gonna like sigh, grab his nose, weighing options before he just starts talking again.
Sorry, dog fell off.
Oh, no.
Are you okay?
No.
Oh, puppy. Oh, and it was Hope. Oh,
You good,
Is
Hannah?
she okay?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh.
Landed the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah, she landed.
Yeah, I watched her. Because I picked up Joy and knocked her off.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Seems
We'll say the blink dog just fell
no. She
over.
looks betrayed.
She's accident prone this one.
Okay.
yeah, she's fine.
Oh my god, she looks so sad.
Oh.
You dropped me. Go ahead.
Oh god. Okay.
Wrong dog.
It's the whole thing.
Oh boy. I forgot what I was saying. Hold on. Buffering. Okay. Ryan is gonna kind of look at each of you And he's just gonna like take a deep breath. I am unique, and I'm not saying that to be a prick. He looks specifically at Rhaegor. I'm saying that because it's true and it's important. There's an estate up north that collects unique looking people and hosts them as party tricks for those who are interested to see whatever freak show they found this week. I was doing a run for Sam towards, I don't even remember anymore, Kamorda. And the Iron Shepherds, who work as slavers for this place, waylaid me. I lost a lot of time. And when I got this, and I'll summon the sword, this is how I got out. And I got 4 others out with me. I'll dismiss it again. And based on the mind of whatever fellow that was, seems like they might have gotten them back.
So they were Iron Shepherds. Man, and human and all.
Yes.
Understood.
How did you get that weapon?
I made a deal. I asked for a way to get out. The gods didn't answer me. Whoever gave me this did. And I told you I'm hunting a monster. I'm going to clear out that estate and everybody who works there.
You don't know who you made the deal with?
I don't care who I made the deal with.
Oh, you don't know what you've done.
I missed that. What'd you say?
You don't know what you've done.
I know what I'm doing now, and that's all that I care about. You want to protect, there's an estate full of people whose minds are just putty.
I am fully on board. Can you turn that snowball our way a little bit?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I am fully on board with taking down that estate. I think the only difference between you and me is I can do it under my own free will. And that's what scares me.
This is my choice, mate.
Currently, that
We'll
did,
cross that bridge when we get to it.
yeah. Well,
Is this
until that,
estate next to a bridge?
what?
Yeah, what?
You said 2 locations and Kiwi put them together.
You said you would cross the bridge.
Oh,
Only a joke.
That one's a metaphorical bridge, Kiwi.
Very confusing.
Does this being that you made a deal with, have you spoken to them?
no. Not since the night that we all got away, and it was hazy.
What do you remember?
I don't remember much, Sage. To put this in perspective for you, I lost about a decade at that estate.
Wow.
I don't remember what days went by
How'd you know it was a decade?
because I had to piece things together when I got back to Zadash. You remember when we met?
Yeah.
You remember the others with me?
Yeah.
You remember how those 2 elves were practically catatonic?
Yeah.
Elves live forever. I'm sure they've been there for a while.
I'll live forever?
Might as well.
How did you two meet?
Dash. I left the circus and wound up there. Felt like I fit in with Reiner here.
Well, I'm glad you got out. I feel like I don't know how those other people got recaptured. I guess by this team of ambushers, but
Collector pays a very pretty penny for those who looked at. Have you ever seen a tiefling that looks like me? And I'll like stick my tongue out. It's like a lizard, very lizard-like forked tongue.
I don't think I have. I'm thinking back.
Don't tieflings have forked tongues, or is that not a thing? Okay.
It's a
Depends.
unique racial trait. Yeah, it depends on your variant.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So we have not then.
No.
Yeah. No one in my family looked like this either.
What does that mean? What do you think that means?
I am unique, and I don't know why.
Did the other tieflings in the manor have the same racial trait as you?
There were a couple with different colored skin. There was a genasi with like opalescent skin. There was a couple elves. Everyone looked different in some way.
And just confirm, because I don't know if I heard, how long ago was this that you got out?
About 5 months ago. Okay. Almost 6 months now. Stashed the others that I got out before them. Place in Zadash. I'm not sure if they're there anymore.
That's why you want to send a message.
That's why I need to send a message.
I don't know. What do you think?
I know, that's weird. Showed up funny.
It sounds like this Verity is someone they're looking for too.
I think they just wanted a tiefling, right? So it sounded like.
They knew her by name. They know everyone by name.
I mean, the entrance says Verities. They could have easily just asked somebody if there was a tiefling in town.
Good point, actually.
There's brochures.
There's brochures. Yeah, I was just thinking that at the hotel. I will do anything it takes to bring that estate down.
So then you go with us to save the grove, and we'll go back with you to take down that estate.
Just like that.
Yep.
You see what we're up against here?
Can we do that? We grab we do like the arm grab. You know, like I grab your arm and you grab it here. Like
Are you
that.
going in for it? Because yeah, he'll do that.
So I'm fine with that.
If you do that, in your head, you're gonna hear, "You're really gonna help me."
Is that a question or a statement?
You don't hear anything else.
Literally why I asked.
Yep.
Amazing.
I think that the whole matter of finding out that this kind of place exists would be just enough that Sage would want to go regardless of our relationship. So you have my good berry.
Andrea knows that's really cute.
Kivi, what's
Good.
Kivi?
Yes.
Sound of smelling? Rid the world of some bad people.
Always.
I assume Jules is on board.
And why do you think we're chatting with each other?
I figured.
Friends stick together.
These people do not deserve to be in this estate. They need to be free.
You're talking about the collection. Yes. I was gonna say the people who run the estate don't deserve to be alive. But like if we're talking about the collection, yes.
I would like to release the people.
Well, we're all just Sharon, looking over at Regor, what do you know about the Iron Shepherds?
Everything there is to know.
Insight check.
He's not lying. Like, I mean,
Seriously? This whole time?
No, I don't have anything in my past with Iron Shepherds. I just did a quick Google. Do I know anything about them?
Because at trivia night, that name seemed to have rung through with you.
What the hell are you talking about?
The heck?
Andrea sees all.
the Iron Shepherds, and I maybe the description didn't ping it for you, Regor, but the regalia that these individuals were wearing were very similar to the regalia of individuals that were the Iron Shepherds were wearing when you. I'll message you.
Yes, you're right. In my past, you're right. That all rings a bell now. I have no idea why it's not written. Like, this is my whole thing in my past.
Now Courtney's notes don't look so bad.
How do you know about the Iron Shepard? What don't I know about you, Regor?
Yeah. I mean, we've been traveling together for a while, but you don't know everything about me. You don't know me.
We grew up together.
Why don't you share for the
Then
group?
you would know. I would.
I don't know.
Well, you want me to share?
Yeah, I mean, the party is sharing right now.
Oh, I see why I didn't find it. Because I had left a comment on the original story. Like Eric updated me afterwards, and I didn't put it back in the story. I left the comment on it. My Control F didn't find it. I was out playing with my sister a long time ago.
You're breaking the illusion, Cam. The illusion.
I know.
Well, I wanted because I was
What
like,
comment?
yeah, like I was like, how the hell did I not have this written down? But I did, just didn't do it anyway. I wanted Eric to know I was taking notes. I have been taking notes. I just screwed myself up. I was a young boy when I was playing out in the woods with my sister, and the group of men showed up and took her, and I wasn't able to save her. I think you would know this.
I probably would.
Because in the village,
Yeah, we would have known
like,
your
we're not
sister
that-
disappeared.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, which is the whole
So-
reason why I'm traveling the land, trying to remove bad people.
What was your sister's name?
It was.
I'll message it to you.
Probably was. Could sister's name be at this manor too?
DM, do I remember a furbolg while I was there?
What?
Eric, were there any furbolgs there?
I'll message you, Andrea.
Everyone's got to refresh.
We're really
themselves.
cheating on this test.
There you go.
No, we're not cheating. It's just what you remember.
I'm joking. Absolutely.
I have gaps, right? Like I tried not to write my story so that everything had an answer. That way Eric could be like, yeah, that's your call, or no, Eric can make your call. Turned out really well in the Kale campaign, so I did that again. Anyway, my sister's name is Gemma. Is Gemma. I don't know if she's still out there.
Man, there's a lot of rock and mineral going on in this campaign.
Why we're rock stars.
Gotta have a theme. It's all gotta tie together. So I mean,
Go ahead.
that's why I'm out here. That's why I'm trying to remove bad people from the world, for lack of a better term. That's why I want to save those people where we were in that cave and you were just fine to let them go. They're somebody's sister or brother.
They could be an only child.
You know what, Kivi? That's true.
It is still sad.
It is still sad, but you're correct. Thank you for shattering my story.
What did you say? I didn't.
They could be an only child.
Oh.
Instead of somebody's brother or sister. Yeah, that's- no, I love that. That's perfect. Yeah, so I mean, I'm fully on board with taking down this. I mean, I won't pretend to say that I hope that she's there, but I'm sure she's not. but I would love to go check it out. But first, we do have to find this grove thing. We do have to figure out what the fuck is going on with our grove. Because something bad is happening there.
We need to figure out where Verity is too.
Verity.
I pull out the letter.
I don't even care anymore. Just open it.
Yeah,
I
we
open it. Yeah, I 100% open it. I wasn't gonna wait.
They found a letter in the shop that they were fighting in. So as you open it, and you go to read it, it's written in common. Is Dear G, don't have much time. I've caught word that they're coming. I gotta go. I will meet you where we've discussed. Hopefully this letter finds you. I think I hear people coming.
Scared.
L.
L? L.
Neither of those letters is V.
Wait, is the L sideways? Like 45-degree angle?
Could be a V.
Could be.
Maybe their name's 11.
Maybe.
Short for 11 Verity.
Andrea, did we ask if Gemma was in the mansion? What was it called? The
Did you see a furball there?
They take your mind and they shred it. I don't remember much, mate. I'm sorry.
Like a Dementor?
What's a dementor?
Dementors exist in this world.
I
Dementor.
mean, if they look like the people that took Gemma, there might be a chance that she's there. Dum dum dum.
Dum, dum, dum.
Don't get my hopes up.
Well, who is G and who is L and who is coming
Who's going?
and who? Where did
Wait, what race was D again?
D? I mean, I thought,
If you say
They're-
nuts,
They were a human.
yeah,
They
D
were
was just a human.
So we have D, L, and
D is short for Delanus.
D, L, G, and V is what we got
Oh,
working for us
G.
right now.
We know Delanus, but I actually don't remember Delanus. I take notes, but
This is the blacksmith that
oh right.
Jules
right.
skipped out on work.
Didn't skip out of work. We're running work right now.
You quietly quit.
I think G might be Galsarian.
Oh. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
It could be a million other G names.
But Galsarian knows about the estate. I talked to him before we left. He pointed me here to Verity's. The G might be Galsarian.
You talked to Galsari about the group.
How would he know? Why does he know about the estate?
He said he had a couple friends that, oh God, I don't remember. He had a couple friends that thinks hard. He said he had a couple friends that, oh boy, I can't remember, Eric, were prisoners at the estate or just knew about the estate?
Came from the estate.
Came from the estate. And that he didn't know where it was, but when I asked him who might know, he pointed me here to Verity's shop.
Hmm.
I don't know what L means. But the G might be Galsarian.
L could be La Senza.
Huge relax. Tonight's sponsor of the Everybody Players.
Their new
Looking back at all the L's that we've met.
their new mask line, sleep mask line.
Yes.
Lauren? During the calamity, some of other characters, Axia, maker of monuments, Lauren, architect.
Oh.
I'm just literally naming any of
Larry's back in the days of calamities.
Yeah, I don't know if that actually.
They're long dead.
Well, since you
Spoilers.
maybe you don't know the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you know?
I'm looking for L, and I found 368 hits on my no.
Okay, well,
Look, we can think about this name forever.
yeah.
We should just leave.
We got to get to the Grove.
Yeah, are we still okay to stop at the Grove on our way to the state? And
Something is actively happening there.
The Grove is. Oh God. Okay, so I know the estate's up north. Did I get the directions to this estate out of this guy's brain?
Nope.
God. So I don't actually remember where it is. I know it's north.
all right, I have a question,
Well.
Eric. How long has it been? And are we certain that the dwarf is dead? And if it is dead, can I try and revivify the dwarf?
Revivify?
Yeah.
Shit, that's dark, Courtney.
Sage, if you bring him back, I'm gonna kill him again.
But we need to know where the mansion is.
Can't you speak with dead?
No, I can't speak with dead.
Well then, bring him back, because then I'll gladly kill him again.
Do you have the ability? Do you have the material components to bring?
Oh, let me see. I might not.
Just he's not going to check. He doesn't know.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
Is it in the thing that Dolce gave you?
maybe let's see what I need. I actually didn't look when I got the
No,
spell.
guarantee it's not in there.
Oh, diamonds worth 300 gold pieces. I do not have that. Let's look around the shop. Are there diamonds?
How many diamonds are
You
around
only
the
you
shop?
only find stones, so there's no diamonds.
Ah,
Yeah.
That's funny. That brings this session full circle. Doug.
Yeah.
You find odds and ends of metal.
But is he fully dead?
Yeah.
He's dead. Okay.
if I can make a suggestion, and I've been wondering about this since Sam Hop Silverthread, the candy maker that I worked for, he had a runner that disappeared in Not Varot. What I failed to tell you, and I did it on purpose, Sam received a severed hand from this guy to his shop. But Sam's actually pretty nice, so I'm not sure if the hand was like a message to him or if the hand is from the Iron Shepherds who were maybe in stash. So if we make our way to Not Varot, which is north and going in the right direction, maybe we can find this guy and maybe he knows more. Or we find someone that knows more. But I agree, if we're here for the Grove, we'll go to the Grove.
Eric, are there any plants in this?
Not in the house itself. There's grasses and like a small little like out of control garden that's there. Nothing that seems to be edible or well maintained.
Anything in the front?
Yeah, there's a couple like weeds that have been growing out front.
Okay, I'll go talk to them.
Yeah. While she's doing this, Jules is just gonna check the dwarf for anything.
Oh yeah, searching. I'll help you.
Okay, so give me an investigation check on the dwarf.
Can I help him and give him advantage?
I'm gonna say no. I just lose.
It's a 10.
You do find some stuff. You find about 10 gold pieces in a pouch. As you look through, you find some non-magical daggers. And you can find 2 daggers on him.
Cool.
And with a 10, yeah, that's essentially all you find.
Does he have like an Iron Shepherd's jacket? Branded? Anything?
It's not branded. You have like chains on them, and like the leather and the coloring's a little peculiar. It's not your norm.
I didn't leave it. Let's talk to plants.
Iron chains seems to be their calling card. So Sage, as you walk up, you see some wildflowers out front.
I cast speak plants and
Hey, how's it going?
oh, that's not what I was expecting. Hi there, how are you?
We're just some wildflowers, if you know what I mean.
Can't contain this.
No means no.
When did the person that works in this shop, when did they leave? How long ago was that?
Oh, the boss lady, the forge lady, she left. Couldn't be more than an hour ago.
Did she run out? Like, did she hurry? Was she
See-
stressed?
Seemed like in quite a hurry, but that's something I won't do.
You won't hurry?
I'm a plant. I don't hurry anywhere.
Okay. Was she with anyone?
Just by herself.
Do you know which direction she ran?
Down the street. Can't see much farther than that.
But what is it, like this way down the street or that way down the street?
That way down the street.
Okay. And that was about an hour ago. And was she carrying anything? Did she bring anything with her?
Had a small satchel and looked like a bag on her back. Yeah, carrying tons of stuff.
Okay. How are you today?
I'm doing much better now that I'm talking to you.
That's
Sage.
okay.
Sage.
Yeah, Philip. Yes.
In your head. I think this is the first time I've talked to you in your head directly, by the way. Ask him when the shop was set up, when Verity first got here.
How long has the shop been set up? When did that happen?
Oh, it couldn't be more than a couple months ago.
Interesting. I think that's it for now. I hope you have a nice life.
Come back anytime, and if you like to party, you know where it's at.
Oh
Just like start swaying.
Are you also a gardener? Do you like rip the weeds out after you talk to them?
No, I don't do that. Sage would never.
I don't know why.
I go over to Reiner though. What's significant about that to you, Reiner?
It's a new shop. She was running, she came from somewhere. So if it's a new shop, maybe we can find where she came from.
Right. Why did you want to know how long the shop had been there?
A new shop.
Doesn't that line up with when you escaped?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what Sage was getting at. It's about 5 months, and you've been gone for about 5 months.
What a coincidence.
Are you Verity? I'm confused.
But why?
Like checked out my shirt.
I go back and I speak to the plant again. Hi. Have you ever seen?
Hey,
Have you ever seen this shop owner in town before they opened up this shop?
no, it's first time.
Did they get a lot of visitors that didn't buy things?
I don't know who bought things. I'm just hanging out outside.
Did you see these people who came today to shake us up? Have you seen them before?
First time seeing those folks.
Hey, Sage, ask him what happened to the old blacksmith. Isn't this like a town of industry?
What happened to the old blacksmith? Isn't this a town of industry?
1 second.
It's amazing.
Fuck, where did it go? I had it somewhere in my notes, but not gonna take the time. But just say this place was available. They moved in.
Okay. Have you ever heard someone come here with the name of L that started with the letter L? Or O sound or La sound or lump sound?
Harvey.
I don't remember much names. I'm a plant after all. They don't usually introduce themselves to me.
Orgy.
Kiwi heard it?
Oh, or the letter G is what Kiwi is saying, but I definitely
I heard something different.
Yeah.
But if you're into that kind of thing,
Probably.
Oh God, no! The plant would have heard that.
Okay, I think that's it for now. Have a nice life.
Again.
Again. What else are you not telling us, Reina? I feel like this is interesting to you. For me, there's some conclusions here that they left the that this all aligns with your timeline, but I'm missing something.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that happened about 5 months ago. This could just be something else that happened 5 months ago.
I mean, did you escape with other tieflings?
I mean, okay, out of character, because you saw us. Yes, there was another tiefling
Yeah.
there.
What's your answer though? Because I'm getting ready to roll insight.
Yeah. Was it Verity?
No, her name wasn't Verity.
What was it?
Andrea, I can't think of a lie fast enough. God damn it.
It was
April.
Verity.
Can we group insight check this?
Please let me just roll my stat.
You can roll deception if you'd like.
Thank you. Andrew's not a good liar, but Reiner's supposed to be. I rolled. What'd you roll?
12.
Oh, yeah, 20,
Oh yeah.
Wow.
25.
Oh, now she rolls well.
So what did you ask though, Sean? You said, "Are you Verity?" Is that
I asked what her name was.
what her name?
The
one that
she
left?
broke out. What
Okay.
Yeah.
And Rana said,
April.
April.
Okay.
We know.
Extremely convincingly, FYI.
Yeah, I rolled a fucking 2. So,
So what did you say before that though?
well, I mean, Cameron and Courtney know that Brian is
Well,
blind.
the party
so
thinks that this person's name is April. So that Rhina escaped with.
April does not start with a V
No, that's good.
Unfortunately, it
That's helpful.
or a G.
How many tieflings did you escape with, Rhina? You said you got 4 people out, right?
It was. Oh no! Wait. Sorry. I think I have that wrong. I think it was 5. That's an Andrea mistake. It was 5.
So 6 of you total.
6 of us total. There was me. There was another tiefling, April. There were 2 elves. There was the Earth Genasi I mentioned, the one with purple skin. And there was rather interesting, they're not common around here. There was a succubus with us.
I think I'm not trying to question you, but I'm preparing for what could be a very dangerous battle in this estate. I think it's really fascinating that you were able to ask for some entity to help you get out and have the wherewithal to bring 5 people with you, and you can remember who those people were, but you don't remember if there was any furbolgs there.
It's
Can you tell us about the time of your escape?
I'm not trying to lie to you with this.
You're lying on us with other stuff?
That's not what. Imagine you are the collector. That's the person's name that runs this estate. That's how we knew them. The collector. You have a bunch of individuals that don't want to be there. Now, I'm not pretending to be talented like your mate, but I went on runs by myself. I could defend myself, but not against a bunch of people, but I can put up a fight. There were more of us than there were of the people working at this estate. How would you control them without damaging the way they look? They take your mind and they shred it. You don't know what day it is or how much time has passed. You start to forget. When I was there, I didn't know that 10 years had passed. I pieced that together in the 5 months that I've been away. So while I was there, no, I don't remember anything. I don't even know where this place is. I made a deal to get out. Nobody else listened to me, but I made a deal to get out when something answered. And I don't know how we got out. I didn't know I could summon this, and I'll summon the sword again. Cam.
As you do,
Until
The room goes dark,
What?
glowing only by the blade itself.
I didn't know I can summon this until later.
Mr. Blade?
Orcs are nearby.
I dispel it.
Room goes back to normal.
Wow.
That's awesome.
What?
You have a lot of power within you, Reiner.
What did you give up? A deal always has two sides, right?
Cam.
Oh, I am stressed out, Cam.
That I can't say.
He's ready to roll insight.
I am waiting to hear what you say you gave up and then insight check it.
Like everything about that time, I don't remember.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm insight checking that as well.
I mean, yeah, Eric, I don't know if I can insight check that because
Do it.
Deception.
Okay.
Um,
Can I text you?
did the whole group insight checks because we're all listening, or is it just Jules because Jules was the one asking the question?
Actually, Jules asked that question, but I was also in that conversation.
you're all listening, so I would
Yeah.
let you insight.
I rolled a 14 total.
I rolled a 19 total.
Well, the 22 total.
Okay. Hold on. I'm texting the DM.
17.
A lot of high rolls on this one.
She was dropped.
Oh, I think I understand. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, got it. See where you're coming from. Okay, I rolled.
Secrets.
Are extremely fun to play if you're a better liar than Andrea is.
I mean, I think you're doing a really good job, Andrea, just so you know.
Yeah.
I rolled an 11. So I think everybody rolled higher.
So you can tell them what you want, and then we can give an idea of how honest they would seem. So you don't have to tell the truth, but they'll pick up on a little bit if you're lying or not.
Okay, let me think about this for a hot second.
Oh, I thought you saying you didn't want to tell us was us picking up you were lying that was a lie.
What?
Well, I thought we were insight checking her saying she didn't remember, or him saying
Yeah,
he didn't
that I
remember.
don't remember what I gave
So
up. Yeah. So, oh man, I know how to do this from the perspective of a DM. I don't know how to do this from the perspective of a player.
well, I can take a crack at it.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
You get the sense that Reiner is trying their best to provide what they can, but there is some gaps in memory that they're struggling through.
Okay, so that's weird.
So they're being truthful, but they can't figure it all out, as opposed
They're
to
being truthful
That's what I'm trying to say.
Like they
yeah.
know they gave up something, but they don't know what.
truthful to the best of their ability.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I'm attempting to say.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
okay.
that's exactly it. Shit.
I think Sage still believes probably that there's still information that hasn't been fully disclosed yet.
yeah, like I feel like we haven't got the whole story,
Yeah.
but I don't know if that matters or not yet.
Was that Sean?
I think we feel that way without an insight check.
Yeah,
Fair, yeah. Okay, but Jules, you said that did you meet Reiner on the first day that because Reiner, you were still with the people you rescued?
I mean, it wasn't right away. I got to town, and I mean, it took a little bit to find people and get going, but yeah, I found work and ended up meeting up with Reina.
I just want just more so Courtney confirming. Did you meet up with Reina when you were still with the other tiefling and the genasi and that? Like, did you meet those other people?
I didn't meet them, but I saw them,
Okay. Interesting.
and that all checks out. Like,
So you met April.
Oh, I'm not lying.
I didn't meet April, no.
Meet April.
Like,
They were there, but
yes, he would have seen everyone I'm describing. But as for names, he didn't get them.
Jules, what did April look like?
no, your regular tiefling.
Or is it Vapril? Or maybe Lapril?
She's got silver eyes though, a little bit weird. I don't know, kind of. I mean, it's like you're saying, unique stuff that the collector was looking for.
I won't do anything else with that because Sage believes the April lie. So
Was your sister normal for a furbolg?
that's a good question.
Line.
You don't have the answer to that.
What? Why wouldn't you know if his sister was normal?
She was unique to me.
He was 5.
Oh,
Oh,
got it.
how old are you now? Reiner's 30, so he lost his whole 20s to this. How old are you now?
I actually have to find that. 1 sec.
Like I
I'm
thought
like-
that we were in our 20s.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, we're young.
We're young.
We're not like
yeah.
super old. I don't know. Yeah, we're in our 20s.
How much older was she?
Go get it then. if
Couple
you want that
years.
stick. Go get the stick. Interesting. Well, I hope that Verity's okay. I hope that April's okay. I hope everyone's okay. They weren't recaptured.
Well, hope isn't enough. That's why we're doing what we're doing.
I know,
We have
but
to
Sage is
literally.
an optimist.
Nobody else is gonna solve this. We have to solve this.
But we have to find out where this estate is. So
We have to. We still have to. I fully agree with you. We still have to fix this fucking. Something's destroying our whole growth.
I know. I'm saying we also have to find out where the estate is.
Are people
Yeah.
dying in this growth?
That's actually a great question. Are people dying in your home?
We know that there's refugees and that this forest is being destroyed.
Okay, well, what about this? What if we go back to your home? We ask about what happened to.
I was thinking that. Yeah, I was thinking of asking some of our older clan members.
Is it not more important to get the people in the estate that could be dying?
These people,
The people in the estate are collector's items. They're not being hurt. That's kind of the whole shtick of it.
But they are hurting.
Take it on faith that they don't know they're hurting.
I think we should stick to our original plan of going to. I believe we think that it's further, that the estate is further north, right? Because you had told us you had somewhere you needed to go and it was further north. So
Yes, Sam said something about not Varuk, but the estate is. I mean, it's not your average city guard will see this kind of place.
no. So what I think we should do is maybe, what time is it, Eric? Is it like 4 at this point, 4 in the afternoon?
Yeah.
Should we spend the night here because we've already paid for our room? And I don't know if we're going to the carnival or not, but the carnival exists. So Jules, that's your call. And then we should make our way north.
Fine, just going north. That carnival,
Eric had a whole carnival thing.
fun and games, but it's also trouble.
Could
So
there be people who know about this there though? Like, is there shady dealings like
yeah, I mean that
under the
carnival.
table?
That carnival's been a whole wild number of places.
I mean, would anyone there know where the estate is? We could spend our evening at the carnival.
Maybe, but okay, no, we're not spending our evening at the carnival. We're laying it all on the line here. What I know from that carnival is similar along the lines of that estate. They're trying to take people, and those people don't get out.
Jesus.
What? Why didn't you tell us that this morning when we asked you about the carnival?
They take.
I mean, I don't want to just like tell you that I hung out with people that murdered people. Like, I don't want to scare you away, but
You
yeah,
murder people?
there's shady shit going on in there, but they don't keep them. They travel around, lure people in, and
And they disappear.
Sacrifice them.
Sorry.
That's even worse. Hold on. Record scratch. Back up a hot second. What?
I mean, we got. Listen, the best thing you can do with that carnival is just stay away. Then you're safe.
But people
Well-
are not safe.
We can, okay, so.
Well, I mean, what we know from this world is people aren't safe everywhere.
All right,
So we
gotta-
must help.
No, here's the order of we gotta destroy the fucking grove, we gotta destroy the mansion, and we gotta destroy the carnival
We don't
now.
want to destroy the grove. We want to save the grove.
We can
So
split
what-
up. Let us split up.
Destroy the grove, save the carnival.
Sounds accurate. Let's go. Let's do it.
We will split up.
I don't.
Let's
Split the party.
simultaneously.
I think we're stronger together.
We must save them. Save from the carnival.
Listen, the carnival.
Were you from the carnival? I was confused.
I ran away from there, Kiwi, because they did things that I just didn't want to be around for. But
Did
The
you
bus-
do these things?
Oh, it's a kid.
That's a child. Jeez.
Cut that, Eric.
I
What just happened?
Nothing.
What?
Good,
You know
it's
what?
good that the mic didn't pick it up.
No.
Go ahead, Flip.
I ran away because I didn't want to do those things.
Did you get picked up by the carnival, like captured as well?
That's what I'm wondering too.
I think carnival is all I've known.
Well, that didn't answer the question.
You did not answer my question either.
Yeah, I did, Kiwi. I said I left because I didn't want to do those things.
Did you do those things ever?
I left because I didn't want to do those things.
I roll insight.
I mean, Jules answered it right there.
Okay.
Fucking
You're
politics.
rolled inside anyways.
You can roll deception if you want to contest.
Bye.
Kind of metagaming when you contest with
16.
deception, but
I mean, to be honest, what Jules is saying is coming here. I mean, I'll roll, but like, so Jules isn't lying, but he's being very vague in his wording.
Been hanging out with Ryan too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're lying by deception. Like you don't want to talk about
I guess
it, right?
this is not character. I guess my perception of this is that Jules participated in stuff and is now ashamed, maybe. That's what I'm feeling like.
Yeah, but, yeah.
What you can tell is yeah, he participated, but there was something that pushed him over the edge.
Yeah.
That, like he didn't want to do, and
Yeah.
that he's being truthful in
Yeah.
what he didn't want to do.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like the sacrificing of humans or other races. Potentially.
So I'll tell you right now, I left similar to Reiner not too long ago, and it's already back. I think this carnival is going to be traveling around quite some time, but like I think your town is more important. People are dying there. People are getting taken to this estate.
This is wild though that it just happened to be here. Like we're here and 5 months later it's fall. Is it fall? Are we gonna expect this in every town we show up?
Yeah, like Kiwi, what's your backstory? Did you kill a bunch of people too?
I do not know where I came from.
Yeah.
I am 3 months old.
Before those 3 months. In those 3 months, you probably killed a lot of people.
Does this count as a short rest? Like, do I get my spells back?
No.
I did not kill a lot of people.
Wait, what? Say that one more time.
I did not kill a lot of people.
Did you kill some people?
Yeah.
I did not kill some people.
Is anybody
Okay,
going to
this
insight check
is a yes or no question, Kiwi. Did you kill people that you remember in your past?
Was Kiwi answering that? I did not kill people in the plural.
I
Insight.
got 18.
No, you killed a person.
Yeah.
You don't need insight for that.
Yeah.
Conversation.
Kiwi, what happened? We're kind of putting it all out on the line here.
I hurt. I
Yeah.
hurt. I hurt.
Singular hand.
I hurt. I hurt.
Kiwi, I was just asking as a joke.
I hurt.
The Rocky comes up and just starts licking the stone.
Aw.
Kiwi's eyes go red and just kind of.
Destroy.
Oh, man, I wish I had.
Second one.
Thoughts.
Not red, sorry, blue. They go blue.
Okay.
Kiwi, you don't want to hurt, and I get hurt when you lie.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Where was that from? Oh, iRobot.
I don't know.
Therefore, Kiwi.
I heard.
TV explodes.
Kiwi explodes. New time to roll a new character.
Yeah.
Kiwi, what happened? Who did you kill?
Fuck me.
I crushed. I do not know my own strength. I sat on.
He can't contain himself over here. He's like fucking dying.
I didn't mean to hurt. I sat on.
On who? Finish the sentence.
I did not know it wasn't a town.
Where?
And you sat.
Was it a gnome?
They were crushed.
But where? Mate.
I do not know the town. I was rolling through. Literally.
You fucking Goron, some kid.
What was that game? Katamari.
Katamari. Oh.
I promise not to hurt anymore. And then Kiwi just keeps rocking back and forth.
He shuts down, turns off, powers down, sleep mode.
Is something you can remember that happened within the last 3 months?
This is what I did. I was born and then I hurt. I will no longer hurt. I will no longer crush. I will no longer sit or sleep.
Kiwi was like a partier, just rolled around everywhere. Oh, fuck, give a shit, man. Fuck you, authority. And then, like, crush this kid.
Was it where we found you in Zadash?
Yeah.
No, I left. The villagers of this other town were not happy. It was a youngling. I hurt.
Did they throw stones at you or what? Because that wouldn't really matter.
They threw insults, as you say, and stones.
And this was all within the last 3 months?
Yes. The town, which now I remember, it was Shady Run Creek. And I ran. And it was shady.
We have D'd all of the D. That's enough.
We have D'd all the D's.
Okay, so hold on. I missed the last part of that. Shady Creek Run, and what did you say after that?
And I did, and it was shady.
Oh my.
That was really funny.
No one says it.
And
I mean, that is a lot to take
So
in.
what about you two? Did you murder anybody?
Yeah, what's your story?
We fucking wanted to do good in the world. Like, we're the only people that didn't murder and sit on
I did
people.
not mean to sit and hurt.
I haven't technically murdered anybody, just as a heads up.
That's fair. You're clean. But you like to do it, though.
Does that mean you and I are kind of on the same level, mate?
It's probably fair.
I feel like we have the same end goal, but the way we go about it is very differently. And how much we enjoy it appears to be very differently. Mine is out of utility.
Yeah.
I've seen your grin.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to protect the people I want to protect.
So am I, but I don't grin and enjoy it when I do it.
Why did you leave the Grove? Like, I know you said you went out to adventure, but that just, after everything here, that doesn't seem like a real answer at this point.
So he left because of me. I decided to leave the Grove because I wanted to explore and see the world. And I know that I was never going to live up to Shiri, my ancestor. And it was told to me every day when I was at the thicket, and I wanted to just do good and make a name for myself. And I started learning how to work with plants and how to work with tea leaves. And I went to a tea leaf reader, which wasn't condoned by my family. And I learned how to read tea leaves. And this tea leaf reader actually read my tea leaves and told me that I'm going to experience a great catastrophe. And essentially that I'm probably going to have a very short life. So I decided to leave and start to see the world. And my family doesn't know this, but they sent him after me to make sure that I was safe, even though I probably will die young anyways. And that's the story.
That's like way more believable after everything.
That's it. There's nothing, it's not like a huge, there's nothing else to it. I just wanted to live my life and try and do some good.
Oh, are we gonna do the thing? Are we gonna do?
I rolled insight on that
Yeah, that's fine.
because we're all bearing our
Yeah.
personal.
Are we at episode 30? Is that what's going on?
While you're rolling insight, you see that the dwarf rolls out a stick of dynamite from their body and the place pulls. No, just
Eric's like, it's after 10. I want to end this.
No, I'm not done yet.
That was a 19 insight though.
Eric, do you tell them that I'm truthful,
it's
or
up
do
to
I
you.
tell?
It's up to you. You can roll deception if you want.
No, I'm 100% truthful. That's the story.
Okay.
Sage does not have a tragic backstory. She's just kind of a character who is more internally troubled.
Yeah, I to clarify mine, I went with Sage because I was assigned, but after my sister was taken, I enrolled in being a protector because I was kind of helpless, and I was a kid too, obviously, but wanted to strive to protect people that couldn't be protected. So going out in the world, while I give Sage a hard time about it, I eventually at some point did want to go out and stop these bad things from happening and protect people that can be protected. Just hadn't planned on it being that I got assigned to somebody at the Grove.
So our motivations align because I want to do as much good as I can in the time I have, and he wants to protect as many people as he can in the time he has. So that's kind of how they align in that way.
I'm a little closer to you though,
Yeah.
Reiner, and I'm fine to do with whatever it takes. Except again, I don't enjoy it like you do apparently.
So metaphorically, we are all chasing our own monsters and sitting on people.
That's half correct.
Yeah.
Got anyone? Do you believe the tea leaf reader, Sage?
Yeah,
Why?
it definitely is an art form that can really help you understand and know the world. And I'm pretty certain with what he shared with me that I'm gonna experience something catastrophic, and it's gonna make my life pretty short.
Why are you so certain? It's just some random tea leaf reader.
I think it's just because it's the nature that I've come to believe in. I believe in what plants and nature can do for us. And I think that there's a way that I can speak with plants, and I think that they were speaking with me at that point.
Rather than adding legitimacy to your story, it makes me less believe that you can speak to plants. You don't know, she walks up to him and she just has a conversation and comes back and says, "This is what the plant said."
Yeah.
Best that Courtney can role play at this time.
Just had that thought. I'm like, maybe your character's just crazy.
Maybe Sage is just crazy. That could be it. But in the same way that some people can speak to animals, I can speak to.
No, I know that
Yeah.
legitimately in character, I would know it. But the way that I had a thought process, that's not.
I go back out to the front door. Hey, plant.
No, we go back out. There's like no plants there.
Yeah. Can
Oh.
you just? They hear me say this out loud. Can you sway to the left? Can you sway to the right?
That wasn't in game. We would know, like as a football.
Yeah.
It's really funny. Yeah. So I believe it. I don't know if there's anything I can do to change my fate, but that's what I just want to do. I want to help and heal as many people as I can in the time that I have. So I'm good to take on when you say, why would you be willing to do that and come and help you save the estate or save the people in the estate? It's because I just want to help. I just want to help people.
You know, the goddess of fate is currently locked behind the divine gate forever.
That's not good.
What I'm trying to say, maybe you're not doomed.
That would be nice. I would like to not be doomed.
And with that, I think we'll end.
Wait, before we go, as we head out of the blacksmith, Jules just puts the chest down. I guess their job is to just deliver this, right?
Forgot about that. I'm gonna tuck the letter away.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose that.
He pays us the money now.
Oh, there's no money promised. I mean, it was
It's
a favor,
his
right?
apprenticeship. The first job he's doing for D.
D might pay us when we get back.
We delivered it. Is there any way we can take a fantasy photo just to proof of delivery? Like, you know how Amazon takes the photo on your porch? Someone draw a sketch. Make a sketch that it's here.
I don't, not a paper.
As you step outside, leaving the chest in Verity's smithies, the afternoon sun, fairly bright, light clouds through, not blocking much. It starts to get hazy. It starts to get dark. For an instant,
Oh no.
Oh
you see a flash of red light.
no!
And we will end the session there.
Damn it.
God damn it.
Ruined this.
Yikes.
Now that bad guy's gonna respawn again. We just killed him. With your fucking dagger.
I